And well, welcome everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. I think we've got one person from the UK already. No, yet two people from the UK, so that's quite nice as well. We've got a really international group tonight. We've got Nick in Zambia from Zambian Ground Handlers. We've got Louise from Cotters with her wonderful Carol Service team behind her. And then we've got Olivia, who is in South Africa for Natural Selection, Botswana and Namibia. So welcome everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. Tonight is really just about having a little bit of fun, rounding the year off, and without further ado, we're going to have a bit of a quiz tonight, but first of all, we're going to kick off with a little treat from Kenya. So Louise, I'm going to go over to you.
Thank you. Greetings from Cotters in the Masai Mara. We've got our amazing team behind us, and they're going to open with one Christmas carol and one Mass song. So I'm going to move out the way and over to our team.
To the world, the Lord is come. Let us receive and give. Let every heart prepare Him room, and heaven shall sing, and heaven shall sing, and heaven shall sing. Ulimwengu anakuja, kila moyo umpokee. Viumbe imbeni, viumbe vyote imbeni. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let the songs of love, with flames and floods, from hills and plains. Repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. Thank you. Okay.
And now the Ma, the Masai team. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Back to you.
Thank you so much, everyone. That was fantastic. Right. So we are now, that was fantastic. Gives us all a bit of a taster of where we'd like to be right now. So thank you. Florence also says, thank you very much. That was so lovely. I'm just going to open up the quiz, get that there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of a quiz. We're going to test you on your knowledge of Zambia, Botswana, Kenya, specifically the Masai Mara and Kotas, and which one have I forgotten? Namibia. 4 countries.
Yeah.
We're going to all read out some sections. So for those of you joining us, please get yourselves a pen and paper. You can write the answers down. And what we'll do is we'll give you the answers per section that we go through. So I'm just going to, there we go, that's the beginning. Just got to make sure it doesn't race through because it has a tendency of running away. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out how much you know about Africa. We've got 6 categories today. We're going to finish off with just a couple of Christmas questions. There's actually 47 questions in total. We're going to trust you to write the answers, and we're also going to trust you to not go Googling for answers. Other than that, I hope you've got a drink and have a little bit of fun. These are the categories. We're going to start off with Louise, who is going to read out some general knowledge questions. We'll then go to name that, pick, and collective nouns with Olivia. A bit more general knowledge with Nick, and then we'll finish off with guess the name of the company. It's either a company or a camp, and then Christmas. So, Louise, I hope everybody's ready. I'm going to hand over to you for this round.
Okay, question 1. It's so exciting. First question. What was Zambia known as before independence? I'm going to leave a little bit of time, but not much, because there's quite a few questions. So what was Zambia known before independence? Question 1. Question 2, what year did Botswana gain independence? Question 3, what is Kenya's national bird? I had to look this one up. I'm not a guide, so bear with me. Number 4, how many national parks are there in Zambia? Number 5, what is the name of the traditional dress of the Maasai? Number 6, name the massive man-made lake that spans the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Number 7, this is not fair because I'm reading and I see that Honor's already drinking, but number 7, where do the waters that fill the Okavango Delta originate from? Number 8, why are the Sosavlay dunes red as opposed to yellow? Question 9, the Luangwa and Kafue rivers are tributaries of which river? Number 10, what are the Maasai people named after? Number 11, what is the meaning of Tuludi in Setswana? Number 12, name 3 charter airlines in Botswana. Definitely don't know the answer to that. Number 13. I'm probably reading too fast, so sorry. Number 13. What do the colors of Botswana's flag represent? I do know the next one. Number 14. When was Kosher Safaris founded?
I'm glad.
Just about, I got that one.
Yeah,
Number 15. What is the true cause of a fairy circle? So those are the first 15 questions, and I believe, Anna, correct me if I'm wrong, we're going to do the answers now.
Yes, I think it's a good idea because it's quite long, and so if everybody just writes their answers down and keeps a score of the points, then what we can do is add them up at the end, I believe that you can get a total of 58 points. So if you honestly try and score yourselves, and then you can let us know your scores at the end. But yes, please, Lou, that would be great, Louise.
Okay, so Zambia was known before independence as Rhodesia. Botswana gained its independence on September 30th, 1966. Kenya's national bird is the lilac-breasted roller. There are 20 national parks in Zambia. And the name of the national wardrobe of the Maasai is called a shuka. That's what you saw them wearing behind earlier. The name of the massive man-made lake that spans the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe is called Lake Kariba, and it's over 223 kilometers long and 40 kilometers wide. The waters that fill the Okavango Delta originate from the Angolan highlands. And the Sossusvlei dunes are red because of oxidization of the iron in the Namib Desert, which had formed over millions of years. The red sand that forms the dunes were deposited in the Atlantic Ocean from the Orange River, blown as far from the Makgadikgadi salt pans. And the currents carried this northwards to deposit back on the land. And then the wind carried them inland to form the dunes over time. The Luanga and Kafue rivers are tributaries of the Zambezi River, which is 2,474 kilometers long. The Maasai people are named, literally, it means the one who speaks Ma. The meaning of Tuludi in Setswana is leopard spots. The 3 charter airlines in Botswana, there are more, but what's named here is Mac Air, Major Blue, Wilderness Air, and Delta. The colors of the Botswana flag are blue, black, and white, and they represent water and harmony and cooperation and stripes of zebra. Number 14, Kota Safari Service was established in 1919. And number 15, the true cause of a fairy tale isn't fully known, but there's a number of hypotheses. Termites under the soil, plants competing for water, footprints of the gods, chemical compounds in the soil emitted by Euphorbia damarana, a toxic bush, and whoever gets the best hypothesis gets an extra point. So that's it from Kotas and the Mara. I'm going to stay on because clearly I need to learn a thing or two.
Thank you, Louise. So the maximum you could have got there is 19, plus indeed, as Louise said, a bonus point for the best hypotheses. So I guess that might actually mean 20. So if you could add up your own scores, just write them down, and then we will continue to the next round.
Can I suggest that we dock Louise a point? Zambia was originally Northern Rhodesia rather than Rhodesia. There's somewhat of a difference. 1 point down.
Okay then, right, so Olivia, I am going to hand over to you for the next questions. Over to you, Olivia. Category 2.
Righty. Well, round 2 is fairly self-explanatory, and I'm not going to have to read anything out because you can see everything that's on the screen. So I will leave everyone a few minutes just to look at these pics and let us know what they are. There is a bonus point for number 17 and number 19 to specify which sex the animal is, male or female. And number 20 is not just the animal, but specific, again, to the type of animal, if you see what I mean, the species. So I'll give everyone just a few minutes, and then we can go over what they are. I really liked number 16. Such a happy little chap.
Ah, yes, okay. So we've got to be very specific with number 20.
Yes. Very specific. The more well, I mean, there's only one of two, really. Oh,
Sorry.
haven't got there yet.
Right. Great.
Okay, right. So I'm going to get my answers up. Okay, so number 16 is the black-cheeked lovebird. For any avid birders out there. Very cute. Number 17 is a sable antelope. And for a bonus point, it is a male. Anna tells me that the females are brown.
I love that you put that on me, just in case.
I'm going to throw you under the bus if it's not right.
Exactly. We got anyone saying anything?
Silence so far.
Good. I'm breathing with relief.
That is incorrect. Then you can also throw Honor under the bus.
Please do.
Number 18 is a wild dog. Number 19 is a pied kingfisher, and it is a male pied kingfisher. You can see at the top of his chest there, he's got what looks like a belt holding his trousers up, which I'm sure everyone's heard a million times. And number 20 is a black rhino. You can see from to lip. And that concludes the Guess the Animal round. So I hope everyone's done quite well that round. Round 3, this is a personal favourite of mine. We've got some collective nouns.
And hopefully
so I'll just...
Yeah, I've been asked.
Yes, hopefully. This one's a lot of fun. The first round was quite challenging. A lot of general knowledge in there. Okie dokie then. So what is a group of zebra called? Number 22. What is a group of cheetah called? Number 23. What is a group of mongoose called? Number 24. What is a group of wildebeest called? Wildebeest called?
I like that one.
That one is great. All of these are fab. 25. What is a group of rhinos called? I feel like 2020 should be named after a group of rhinos. 26. What is a group of giraffe called? There's a couple of options for some of these, so we'll take one or the other. And finally, number 27, what is a group of owls called? So I'm hoping that I managed to get a few of those. So the first one, a group of zebra, is called a dazzle. A group of cheetah is called a coalition. Number 23 is a gaggle of mongooses. Mongoose. I've also heard of it as a business. Anyway, 24, wildebeest is a confusion of wildebeest. And a group of rhinos is known as a crash. Then number 26, a group of giraffe. There are again a couple of options. You could have had a journey of giraffe, which sounds very elegant, much as giraffes are, or a tower. And the final one, a group of owls, is a parliament. There we go. So on to the next round.
Yeah, so for category 2, you could have got up to 8 points. And for category 3, you could have got up to 7 points. So if you add those up, we will move on to the next round and hand over to Nick.
Thank you, thank you. There we go, questions, here we go. I will just read them through slowly. What is a baby cheetah called? Second question, what colour is hyena dung? Specifically aged hyena dung, I think, is probably what we're after there, rather than fresh. Why do giraffes have black-blue tongues? And the fourth question, what is the gestation period of an elephant? Look for the largest living bird in Africa. And also another name for the African wild dog. What is old guide Douglas Ngani's code name? Nagi's code name, sorry. I don't know that one. We're looking for the 3 different species of giraffe found in Kenya. How many toes does an elephant have? I'm not sure about this one either. Are hyena more closely related to cats or dogs? Something else in there. Why is the oryx's face black and white? And we want to know what species is involved in the largest mammalian migration on the planet. And for a bonus point, for question number 39, which national park does this migration occur in each year? So hopefully you've all had a chance to scribble down some answers to those questions, and we will go through the answers. Baby cheetah is a cub. Aged hyena dung turns white because of the amount of calcium in the bones digested by the hyena. So the answer is white. Why do giraffes have blue-black tongues? It helps prevent them from getting sunburn. Yeah, I never learned that one. But I will take your word for it, Honor, as I always do. That's amazing. The gestation period of an elephant is 22 months. The largest bird in Africa is the ostrich. African wild dogs are known either as Cape hunting dogs or painted dogs. The old guide Douglas Nagi is known as Delta November.
Why Delta November?
Well, because Douglas Ngania, that's the... yeah, that is. 3 kinds of giraffe: reticulated, Maasai, and Rothschild giraffe. And the Nubian, is that another name for the Rothschild? Help?
Yes, sorry, I think that one was from Tana, so yes.
Okay, okay, good. How many toes does an elephant have? It has 5 toes. Hyenas evidently more closely related to cats than dogs.
I got that one from Tana in Kenya as well.
I think they're also quite closely related. I'll take that. That's fine. Right, Honor, I need more help. I don't have too many oryx in Zambia, and I haven't got the answer to this question written on my cheat sheet. Why is it black and white?
So this one comes from Olivia. It helps to control the temperature of the animal. So the official word is the thermoregulate, but basically to cool it down.
Sounds good. Thank you.
And 39, I think you know. We talked about it just
I do know that.
week.
Didn't give me the answer to that one, but I do know that one. They're straw-coloured fruit bats, and they migrate to and from Kasanka National Park in the northern province of Zambia. It's for your extra bonus point, Kasanka National Park. And that's the end of round 4. How many points have we got on that one?
You did get a total of 15 points on that one. So hopefully you did quite well on that.
Points that I didn't spot, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay, sorry. Giraffe. Okay.
Right, so I will finish off. We've just got 2 short rounds left. Round 5 is Guess the Company. For some of you that joined me on the previous quiz for Zambia in July, how we do this is it's a combination of pictures. So if we look at the bottom left, these are 2 examples that we've got. The bottom left is we can see the ground. We can see people dressed up in the Zambian flag and Zambian colours. And we've got a baggage handler. So together that makes Zambian ground handlers. And on the right, we have got the badge of honour. That probably already gives you a bit of a clue. We've got an arrow pointing in a certain direction or way. And we've got, yes, a time. So basically that one's on the way. So the idea is that with these next ones here, you can come up with 4 companies, camps, by looking at the names. I will give you a short hint because I don't want to make it too difficult for you. But the top 2, so number 40 and 41 are both Zambian. And the 42 and 43 are both natural selection. Those are my 2 clues for you. So I will give you a little bit of time and just to let you guess what the company names are. I will move, I've got Nick right in the middle of them there. So yes, so I'll give you a couple of minutes to just guess these. Olivia, you can have a go at 40 and 41 if you haven't looked at the answers. Louise, you can have a go at all of them, and so can you, Nick. Don't cheat, any of you. Oops, sorry. Not sure what happened there. Oh. Sorry, my presentation somehow disappeared on me. Can you still see it?
Yeah. It's not full screen, but I can see it.
I'm just trying to, it's gone a bit slow again here. The internet doesn't like going round, but if you can still see the pictures, we can still. Martina, you've raised a hand. Right. Yeah, it's, my presentation's just frozen a little bit. There we go. I've got a question and answer. Sorry, it was a mistake. That's okay. Sorry, now it's flying through. This is the way it goes. So we'll just go back again. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Right, I will just give you 1 more minute to get this, and then we can move on.
42 and 43 are in Botswana, specifically, as a bit of a clue.
That's nice of you.
I know.
All right. How are we doing there, people? Do you think that I can give the answers now? Great. Nick, have you guessed any of them? Okay, number 40 is, I think it's going to be quite, hopefully, self-explanatory. We have got a robin, and we have a pope, and we have pictures on safari. So that one is Robin Pope Safaris. And on the right, we have a lot of green. So we've got green shoots coming through. We've got green grass. And then we have, again, people on walking safaris specifically, but that is green safaris. Number 42, we've got a high. We've got a pan. You might have to help with this one. We've got a...
picture is Enya's album, so it's Hyena. It's meant to be a hyena pan. It was really hard coming up with these. I was going to do Toludian. I was going to do a two and a toilet and Lady Di, but I thought that might be a bit abstract and a bit weird. So,
so number 42 is hyena pan, and then number 43 is a little bubble that says say, and then we've got a bell, so that's sable, say bell, and then we have a picture of an alleyway. So that one is, Olivia?
Sable Alley.
There we go. I hope you all did that. That one, I like it. It's a bit of fun, that one. We'll have to have a bit more of a practice. I think if for 42, we could have also done a picture of a hyena and a pan, and I think that would have been given away quite quickly. But I really like the pan, the salt pan that you've got there. And 43, well, I think I always like this one. It was actually Danny in Nick's office who came up with this in the last quiz that we did, and I really think it's quite fun, so we'll have to play on that one. And then finally, we are going to finish off with a bit of Christmas, just because that's where we are. Hopefully this has been a little bit of a distraction. The idea is not just you know, work, but we had a bit of fun. So what decoration is most commonly put atop a Christmas tree? Then number 45, tinsel was originally made from strands of silver. True or false? Is it true that eggnog originated from England? Yes or no? Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? I didn't realize this one either. It was quite an interesting one. And finally, to finish off, what is the green thing that stole Christmas? We've seen it a lot in various cartoons, I believe. So even in Europe, I think people should know this one. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Although, yes, we celebrate different things in the Netherlands as well. So for that one, we'll go through the answers quickly. We have got number 44, a star. Some people do put an angel on there, but I think more often a star. It symbolizes the star that guided the wise men to the birthplace of Jesus. Tinsel was indeed originally made from strands of silver, it's true. It was used to enhance the candle lights on Christmas trees. Eggnog, I actually thought was American, but it is very true that it originated in the UK of England. And the first known appearance of the drink was all the way back in 1693. And then finally, which country started putting up the Christmas tree first? That was Germany. And finally, what is the green thing that stole Christmas? And that is the Grinch. So for round 5, you could get 4 answers, and for round 6, you could get 5. So if you would all like to add up your answers, there's just a little happy holidays, but I'm going to stop sharing from here so that we can actually see the question and answers that we've got there. That's okay. And hopefully I will be able to see how some of you have done. So if you would like to just pop your answers in the chat box, if you'd like to, but hopefully you also had a little bit of fun and had a little drink. And if anyone still wants to put their answers in, we've had quite a few people join us, so that was really lovely of you to join us. I haven't got anyone putting their answers in the chat box, so maybe, I think Marco did very well. He put a couple of his answers to us. He looked like he did pretty well in the beginning. Rob got 30, so that's pretty good.
That's great.
That's really good, well done. Heike, you also did very well. All in all, I made 14. So I know they weren't easy. I will take notes to make them easier next time. Sorry, not harder. Marco, you got 20, but you say your English is poor. I know for a fact it's not. Rob has also said, are you going to sing now, Nick?
Yeah, you'll have to wait for that one, Rob. That's a really special occasion when I start singing.
We'll have to try and do that in Zambia sometime when I come over next time. We'll have a sing-along. Well, basically the idea, I think, Rob, you've done very well. Marco, you've done very well. Heike, you've done very well. Rob has said that he has got a bad connection. Well, for someone who got 30 out of 58, I think he's done pretty well. Nick, when were you start, he says. And Toby got 38, he thinks. Olivia, did you give him the answers?
Crumbs.
You two, by the way.
Thank you.
Anyway, I think the bottom line is, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody for all your support this year. It has been a year. I'm not really sure what else to say about it. But certainly with Louise and Cotters and Nick and Zambian Ground Handlers, we've done some great webinars to try and bring information to you. And you've certainly been very supportive of us all. So thank you. And fingers crossed really for next year. Nick, Louise, Olivia, would you like to say anything before we round off?
I was just going to say, Louise was trying to battle an eland off in the background earlier, and I've got nothing quite as exciting here. My cat keeps on trying to photobomb. So I'm really jealous of your, no offense to my cat, she's wonderful, but I kind of wish I had an eland to try and get in the back door. Anyway, no, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone for joining, and Honor and Louise and Nick. This was great fun and nice to do something a bit different with a bit of positivity and fun to it after a year. So my goodness, 2020 is almost over. So yeah, thank you.
As usual, thank you, Honor, for putting it all together. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, having a bit of fun. Happy holidays and roll on 2021.
Yeah, from the Cotters team, thank you so much for all of your support over the past and hopefully into the future. And thank you for turning up today and supporting us. And thank you to Honor. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you, everybody. And indeed, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you again in the new year with lots of exciting news and things like that. So thanks, everybody, and take care.
Thanks.
See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye. And thanks for the sing-along, Louise. That was brilliant.
I know, it was fab. Hopefully we'll see all of you guys in Botswana, Zambia, Kenya, or Namibia, or even South Africa very soon.
Kenya's Got Talent.
Brilliant, exactly. We'll have to think up some Africa's Got Talent next time and get a little bit from everywhere. Thank you, guys, and thank you to everybody. Take care. Bye.
Bye.